Hi, I'm Christopher King. I'm with IamOnLocation.com today. And if you could state your name and title here with WashDOT.
Sure, my name's Barbara LaBoe, and I'm a spokesperson with the Washington State Department of Transportation.
Terrific. And I understand that you have some unique concerns regarding the events this weekend coming up. We have a historic event, but we don't want the concerns for a good view to eclipse issues of safety.
Absolutely. Obviously, the solar eclipse is happening Monday morning, and there's a lot of excitement and interest in that, and we know a lot of people are planning on traveling to that. So while we don't have the path of totality in Washington, we do expect extra traffic throughout our state. We think Vancouver will bear the brunt of it, but we know there are people going to Eastern Oregon, and so they may be taking I-90 and traveling across the state and crossing in other places. So what we're asking people to do is to be prepared, know that there's going to be extra traffic, and plan ahead. If you can leave earlier, that's better. Make sure you have a safe place to stay. And if you can delay your return trip, that will also help. We do think there's going to be a lot of traffic Monday afternoon and evening as people return from the eclipse.
What types of delays are expected on Sunday, for example?
We don't have a crystal ball, so we don't know for sure how many people are going. You don't have to buy a ticket to the eclipse, and so it's hard to judge how many people are going to head down there. We know that hotels in Vancouver and Portland have been booked for quite some time. Even hotels up into Woodland and Longview are getting booked now. So there's a lot of interest. Oregon certainly is expecting a lot of people. They think up to 1 million people could travel within the zone of totality within their state. So even if we get a fraction of that, that's certainly going to add to more vehicles on our roadways.
Do you anticipate any problems with communications infrastructure?
We are concerned, in Oregon especially, and especially in more rural areas, that a lot of people descending in one area and using their cell phones could overload the cell towers. Some cities are trying to boost that, but you need to be prepared that you may not have your GPS. We're asking people to print out or bring a paper map just as an extra backup.
The good old-fashioned paper map,
Yes.
a lost art.
That may be helpful, and again, we're hoping that worst case scenario doesn't happen, but we'd rather have people prepared. We'd also like them to make sure to bring some extra water and some food. Sort of plan as if you're going to head over the passes in the winter, just have enough stuff with you that if you spend a little extra time in the car, you're still okay.
Terrific. Safety first.
Yes.
Any other concerns you have for our viewers?
We would certainly ask people to make sure to keep their gas tanks full. Don't let it get all the way down to empty before you start filling it up. Especially in small towns, gas stations may get overloaded. We saw a little bit of that in Central Oregon yesterday as people made their way to a festival on Thursday. Certainly don't pull over onto the side of the road to watch the eclipse. That's not safe. It's illegal, and it could block emergency traffic. Don't pull into a field with your car. The heat from the bottom of your car could start a wildfire, and we certainly don't need anything like that going on that. So, we want people to go to enjoy the eclipse, but just be prepared, give yourself lots of extra time, and have a plan.
That's good sound advice. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's perfect.
Yeah, great.